Welcome to a collection of super saves, heroics from the finest goalkeepers in the world, playing in the finest league in the world. We bring you action from the likes of Peter Schmeichel of champions Manchester United, Chris Woods, England's #1, Tim Flowers, who did so much to keep Southampton in the top flight, along with many, many more. And we start with QPR goalkeeper Jan Stejskal back in August at Main Road.
Simpson and Lake on top of the ball. Fitzroy Simpson with a shot. Oh, hits the bar, and Davy White sends it wide. Fitzroy Simpson, his shot seemed to be going in, with a crucial touch from the goalkeeper, the giant Czech Jan Stejskal. He stretched away to his left, tipped it into the corner, and hit the top of the post, and then White put his half chance wide. Great save by Stejskal though. A real powerful strike by Fitzroy Simpson. It seemed going for the top corner, and Stejskal just got his right hand to it.
Here's Hillier. One to aim for up front, and he might just have found him. Ian Wright. And Merson is free if he can get it across the face, and he has done. Paul Merson! Oh, that's a terrific save. The game could have been beyond Liverpool then, but David James has kept them in it.
But what a great ball from young David Hillier. That was a magnificent cross-field pass. Wasn't just clubbing it upfield, but picked Ian Wright out. His pace posed Nicky Tanner all sorts of problems, and that's appreciation of your teammates. Ian Wright might have been forced to shoot, but look for Paul Merson, who was thwarted by a great save from David James.
Hillier is there to help him. And shows he's got some skill on the ball. It's Merson beyond the far post, beyond Rob Jones, and he tried to place it across James, who reached it. It was a subtle try from Merson, similar position to Limpar's goal. Different approach and not quite the same end product. Parler, Tanner was a bit slow to react, and Parler seized the initiative, and again James. Oh, he is keeping Liverpool afloat when they could have been sunk beyond trace.
Oh, those are two great saves, especially the first one from Paul Merson. John Salako mentioned at half-time that the longest arms he's ever seen in a goalkeeper, and he certainly put them to good use at that situation.
United with a lot of men breaking forward here. One of them is Hughes, another one of is McClare, and just as well Tim Flowers was out quickly. Good goalkeeping and a good move from United too, and McClare is down injured.
And that was a sweet move. Starts with Paul Ince, but Hughes plays a big part. Brian McClare makes the run, but Tim Flowers, great block.
Some intervening for Leeds. McAllister, Mark Wright, again able to win it in the air. Chapman, Cottonar can line it up, beaten out by James. Chapman going in, well played Rob Jones. And the goalkeeper before him. It was a great effort by both of them, otherwise it would have been 2-0. You'd have fancied Cottonar with the run that he's on at the moment, but look how well James first, Jones second served Liverpool. We're 10 minutes into the second half, and there's much more life about Liverpool. There by Ronnie Whelan, I'm sure, with the equaliser. The closing moments of the first half. Cottonar. 4 against 4, and Cottonar came up with his own answer to that equation. He saw a spot to aim for and very nearly found it, and but for the goalkeeper would have done. We'll get here before Walters. Chapman hasn't been too troubled by the cut that he got in the first half. speed. Now Batty. And still Batty! Oh, beautiful stop by David James after some real trickery.
In it comes towards the head of Newman. Oh, great reflex save from Tim Flowers. Superb stuff in the Southampton goal. And Newman is denied in some style. He out-jumped the Southampton defence, climbed above Moncau, and Flowers' reflex is quite superb.
Left to right is a fine ball by Andy Hinchcliffe to Vashika. And the shot produces another good save from Walker. Everton more direct that time. Vashika applauding the pass and the player who provided it, Andy Hinchcliffe. Walker seemed to see that a little late. And as he fell, knocked it away with an upraised arm. For Ebrel, and turned out by Walker and put behind by Van den Hauwe. In the hands of Ian Walker, really keeping Spurs in the match. Ebrel, who'd set Beardsley free for the only goal so far. The roles reversed there, and well done Walker. It's Hughes, who's felt one or two in this game and didn't fancy another one, and I don't blame him for that. It was Gary Speed who was favourite to get to the ball, but Hughes beat him to it.
I'm sure he finds that every game, Mark Hughes. He's so strong and wants to hold on to it at times so long that he does entice players to come and tackle him.
He's still trying to get free at this free kick. He ran across the edge of the area, enabling Bruce to find him and turning brilliantly. Well held by Lukic.
Great play again, isn't it? But Steve Bruce deserves a big pat in the back. He knows what Mark Hughes wants. He knows where he wants it. In at his feet at the edge of the box.
Another towering leap by Pallister. The player wondering... didn't look, but wondering whether Hughes might be in pursuit of a ball played over the top. Oh, speed! And Hughes can really cash in for Manchester United, but Lukic stuck out a leg.
Well, this would have tied up, wouldn't he? He's looking for a pass, he just loses his footing, and Hughes is away. He really could have had a hat-trick quite easily. Second half, Mark Hughes. I honestly expected him to score here, but give John Lukic credit. Stood up long enough to make it difficult and got his feet in the way.
Made before, the matches, it seems, looking at them, are more demanding because of the back pass rule. McAllister goes for goal, gets a corner via the fingertips of Schmeichel.
Well, just to let us know that they're still in this game, and if Manchester United just take their eye off it or lose their concentration, Leeds will be there to snap it up.
John Harkes, the American, towards Warhurst, and he's skipped past Tyler, and Paul Warhurst is denied by Mark Crossley. Good stop by the Forest keeper. Paul Warhurst so nearly grabbed his second of the game. Tyler there was caught. Warhurst found a way through, but he couldn't get past Mark Crossley.
Hill's header, then Holden. Sheeran. Oh, he's left Sinclair. He's made it for himself. And here comes White. And Hitchcock has defied Manchester City here.
That's brilliant goalkeeping. They go completely to sleep. Frank Sinclair had his hand up for outside. Shearer goes to place it, but look at the goalkeeper. He's up, and David White can't squeeze it in.
And David White, with some justification, was saying that should be a corner.
If ever a goalkeeper was looking for a confidence booster and wanting it early, he certainly got it there, Kevin Hitchcock, didn't he?
Simpson. Oh, White's missed his kick. Simpson! Oh, how did Hitchcock kick that out? He just flung himself at the space, really, by the near post, and guessed where Simpson was going to plant it. Terrific goalkeeping.
Well, that just suggests to me that Manchester City are never going to score today.
Throw, Edinburgh takes it to keep the tempo going. Sheringham, who's hit the bar, missed a chance. But here's Watson against Cundy. He's got Bright to the right. He leaves it to a wider player, who's Palmer. Oh yes, no, Walker's kept it out. And Gordon Watson will wonder about this game for some time. Well saved, Ian Walker. He hardly had time to see the ball, let alone react to it. A startling save in stoppage time. Strachan, Sellers, Batty. Now Leeds would love to get a goal before the half-time whistle sounds. Dorigo. And that might have been it. Well held by Forrest. Well, Leeds refusing to lie down. It's certainly not in their nature. Kiwomya. Johnson for Goddard. Well stopped by Lukic. Leeds might have been thinking that Ipswich were going to fashion a 1-2 for Goddard to slip it back to Johnson. Goddard went for the glory himself and very nearly achieved it. Williams to Kiwomya. Breaking out now, trying to catch Leeds light at the back. A walk! And they were on their feet, hoping for the hat-trick. Wasn't struck true by Walk, but it was still goal-bound until the leap of Lukic. Gary Speed caught him from behind. Ipswich have had to work hard here for success. Which, again, shows great credit on the way Leeds United's players have been brought up and sent out here. Kiwomya, but they could be finished off now. Chris Kiwomya and Lukic, who's excellent in those one-on-one situations, doesn't commit himself too soon. It was perhaps 1-on-1.5 because Lukic had a little bit of help from Chris White, but Kiwomya had really bettered him with the turn. Well saved.
Shearer for back there. May with the long cross. Headed in here and a chance here for Newell. Oh, what a save by Spink.
Oh, that's quality. Quality in everything. Great cross, great knockdown, great controlling shot, topped off with a magnificent save. The ball is kicked into the far post by Ripley. Great control, 2 touches. Look at that for goalkeeping at its very best.
Richardson to Houghton, and Houghton's shot hits the bar. Oh, he won't get much closer to his first Villa goal than that.
Hits the bar, it's a brilliant save, Ian. Bobby Mims deserves a lot of credit. If I'm not mistaken, he gets a hand to this. This looks into me. There's a touch under the crossbar, and Alan Wright puts it out for a corner.
Terrific save.
Middlesbrough certainly dominant at the moment. They've got plenty of men still on the edge of the penalty area. Here's Tommy Wright. Wright looks up, takes a shot. Oh, superb save from Chris Woods. Tommy Wright just saw a half chance. He thought he'd swerved into the bottom corner, but Chris Woods did so well to get down to his left-hand side. Wright turned, no one is back. Thought about the cross to the far post. Instead put the shot in, and Woods did well to get down. Palmer's header falls to Kavanagh. Oh, great stop by Graham Kavanagh, and Chris Woods did so well to get down to that one. And Kavanagh makes his feelings clear, and no wonder. It was a first-time shot that was kept down, kept on target, and still Woods got to it. Falls nicely for Paul Wilkinson. Wilkinson on the charge. He's got men in his left. He looks for Tommy Wright. Just has to stretch little to find it. Oh, headed on target by Mark Proctor this time, and Woods came right the way across the face of his goal to make the save. It had been Wilkinson with the initial charge. Woods forced to pedal across the face of the goal. Right this time on the left-hand side. And Woods forced to move the other way this time as Proctor came in with a header. And still Woods made the catch.
See a fair amount of goals at Crystal Palace. 3 a game, but for the Palace fans, too many into the wrong net. Merson pulls that back very well. Dixon's cross, nearly Smith, and again Smith, and a reflex save from Martin. That would have been curtains for Palace, but for the keeper.
You have to credit both striker and goalkeeper. Brilliant play from Merson again as it comes across. That's instinct. Great instinct save. That's instinct, and that's a save again. Brilliant piece of action.
Staunton. Villa have men piling forward. Saunders on the near post, flicks it on. Parker on the far post, and that could have been a great goal. Splendid save from Schmeichel. The instinctive volley from Gary Parker. And that was sweet stuff from Villa. Here it is again, Staunton. Flicked on by Saunders. He knew Parker was there. Nothing wrong with that shot. Splendid save from the Danish goalkeeper. This is Haller's cross, hanging in the air a bit. Oh, and this could be a chance for Olney, and a real important reflex save from Brian Gunn.
That's a great save from the big man. It drops down. The cross comes in, and it's Paul Bernard who causes the confusion. He gets up there and keeps the ball in the box. Just there, it breaks the Olney. He must think he scored, but look how quickly Gunn was off his line.
Look at this run through the middle here from Phillips. Norwich could have something on here. Fox, he's got Beckford there in the middle, and there is Beckford! And an instinct save from Holworth. Bailed Oldham Athletic out there.
Well, it certainly kept him in the game, hasn't it? Darren Beckford must have felt sure he was going to open his account. A great ball in from Real Fox. Had pace and accuracy. All Darren Beckford needed to do was get good contact.
And Rangers here have got a bit of room. Spread wide and spread very well indeed to Sinton. Allen and Ferdinand in the middle. Sinton onto the right foot. And Hooper with the spectacular, acrobatic, elastic save.
Well, Jerry Francis, I wonder why his side are still on level terms here. They really have opened up Liverpool too often for comfort. But Sinton's got one thing on his mind, Andy Sinton, and that's to drive for goal.
Great save from Mike Hooper, justifying his position as the current number one. Watson doing what he does best, winning it in the air. Now Rosenthal trying to get behind the Everton defence here, and he might have done it too. And Neville Southall did some brilliant work.
Well, he did brilliant work at the end of the day, but for a long time, Ian, I was wondering where Neville Southall was. This ball's in the air a long time. Look at his position, Neville. I expected him just to come and gobble it up then. He comes late, but he makes up with it with a fine save.
Rosenthal's got some room here though. On that left foot, the angle he likes. Southall punches it away.
Well, he's knocked in one or two from that type of angle recently, hasn't he, Ronnie Rosenthal? I think Neville Southall would be quite happy to see that coming almost directly at him.
Goddard, who always seems to have plenty of time with the ball. Used it very well indeed here to pick out Witten, who could be one-on-one with the keeper. Witten for Ipswich Town, and Brian Gunn did magnificently. Witten just trying to dink it over him, but what a gorgeous ball it was from Goddard to set all that up.
It was a great ball from Paul Goddard, you're absolutely right. A great run from Witten, but what the others did, they kept themselves onside. You see Mick Stockwell there run out, but this is when it's all about the goalkeeper being brave. Stands big for a long time. Makes it very difficult.
Chapman jumping for it, not getting to it. Here's Batty. It's whacked forward for Shearer to chase here, and he's shrugged off Chris White. He's gone past Fairclough as well. Alan Shearer, can he go all the way? No, he can't, because John Lukic denied him with a superb save. Quality stuff from Lukic that. The through ball split Leeds United completely. Alan Shearer kept control of it, let fly, and Lukic was there to stop him. That'll be knocked back to Strachan, who whacks it in, and Fairclough arrived, and Bobby Mims on the line managed to somehow get it away. Came back to Strachan, his cross met by Fairclough. Well, Bobby Mims doing superb stuff right on the line. Now here's May lining up a shot, Chapman coming back to try and stop him, and Lukic denied him in the end. And there was no way through on the rebound either. Fierce shot that from May. John Lukic got down to it well.
Rodgers! Very nearly a crumb of comfort for Sheffield United in the closing stages. Good stop by Coton.
Here we see the shot again as Rodgers, it just drops him, it's just starting to bend away there. It might well have just sneaked inside, but quite rightly, Coton takes no chances.
Lee Sharp then with the corner, Palace has flicked on McClare! Oh, and Chris Wood standing right on the line, stopped it from Brian McClare. Superb reflexes from England's #1. In came the corner from Sharp, the flick on from Pallister. He would have banked on McClare there almost. Now Manchester United on the attack once more. Or maybe not. The Sheffield Wednesday break, and Sheridan feeds Waddle. Now outside for David Hurst. Hurst showing a turn of pace, great shot, and clipped away from Peter Schmeichel. Denmark's #1, showing his skills, and David Hurst is denied. Hurst here with a fierce drive as Pallister came in. Peter Schmeichel tipping it away.
Now then, here's Dean Saunders with a chance, and a great save from Seaman, who was out like a flash. Suddenly, Villa had opened Arsenal up with Saunders, and how Arsenal were indebted to their keeper then.
Well, it's looked good from the moment the game started. My first reaction was, he must be offside here. Linesman says no, but that's excellent goalkeeping by David Seaman.
Ron Atkinson, the Aston Villa manager, and Cox behind him, Neil Cox, one of the substitutes. And you see him before the end of the night. He's had a couple of outings recently. Saunders here is clear. Saunders one-on-one with the keeper, and again he's denied. And Linegan completes the clearance. Well, Dean Saunders on another night might have had a hat-trick by now.
Well, that's as good a save as I've seen for some time. Again, there's a more space now for Saunders. As he gets in here and drills, just watch the right hand go up. That's instinctive, but brilliant save.
Could be a 5th defeat in 7 games for Arsenal. Unless they can come up with something very, very quickly now. And they might with Wright. Oh, and full-length save when it mattered from Nigel Spink.
Oh, one for the cameras from Big Spinksy, wasn't it? He can't really get any force in the shot. You watch the ball, he has to dig it out. Tries to spin it there, and that's one for the scrapbook, that. There you see it again, look, it's under his feet. Goalkeeper's height, I'll take that.
Spurs saying today that they regard this game as a barometer for how much they have improved. Sam is caught in possession by Ince Cantona, and still Sharp, and it's McClare. Torsfet into action again, and a second time as Hughes tried to feed on the scraps. All coming from it was McClare's shot that forced the first saver. Ince had won the ball at the outset. Sharp launching himself, McClare hit it. And Torsfet did very well, because I think there was a deflection there, and the Norwegian very brave as it rolled loose. The gentleman defender Gary Mabbutt, but the free kick that he's conceded is going to be taken by Gary Pallister. Sharp for Hughes. What, nearly reached Cantona. It does reach Giggs, beaten out by Torsfet, stopped again. Well, the Norwegian goalkeeper has been in superb form since he got back in the side, and that form is continuing here. The flag is up. Giggs came in, and Torsfet having to concentrate on the ball and not wondering about what the linesman might be doing. And the goalkeeping was of high order again. And Ryan Giggs is left with a shake of the head. Darryl Such, replacement for the injured Mark Robbins. Waddle, right, working on this near side. Oh, and it hit down from Hurst, and it would have been a picture book goal for Sheffield Wednesday.
That was magnificent vision from Chris Waddle to spot Mark right wide on the right there. Look at that, he's not even looking, but he knows he's there. Look at Hurst diving for that near post. Great Yates applies the cross. Brian Gunn's a lucky man, that's straight at him.
Nearly went through him.
He will tell you that's perfect positioning. Not likely to argue, but a foot either side and he would have been picking it out of the net.
So there's still a bit to be done here by the home side. Hurst again, and that was admirable accuracy from a very acute angle.
And here's a Hurst opportunity. Look at the desire to get into the position. And this is at an awkward height, but he hits it early. And Brian Gunn produces a magnificent save.
Here's Cook. Got to take a chance or two, you feel, from midfield. Norwich to get players into the box. And here's David Phillips. Fox! Pushed out by Woods. Power can't get to it. The goalkeeper steered it to some safety. And it could so easily have been 1-1.
David Phillips takes a great deal of credit for this little tuck back. The real Fox just doesn't connect in the way he would have liked. Chris Woods makes a fine save.
Barrett. Parker wants it. Parker gets it. Should have been White's. Parker won it back, and this time York made better contact, but so too did the goalkeeper. But Villa beginning to open up a defence here that could be in trouble once more. It was a fine stop by Pears, and a close-range header from Dwight York.
Yeah, Derek White was mighty happy to see his goalkeeper rescue him there. It's another lovely little ball. This time he makes good contact, but the keeper guesses right.
Cowell. Stockton's there if required. Here he is. It's another cross of great precision. And Dwight York had time to take the extra touch before letting fly. Well held by Pears.
Well, that would have been nice on the cake of a great performance from Aston Villa today. Look at that super little back heel. A great delivery from Staunton. Instant control from York. And he hits the target. And this time Pears denies him.
Lee Sharp. Oh, and McClare's lost it there. Here's Dazelle. Got Kiwomya out to his right-hand side, Jason Dazelle. He's going to try Dazelle there with a wicked deflection, and Peter Schmeichel had to pluck it out of the air. Class goalkeeping from Peter Schmeichel. Jason Dazelle, he had support, he decided to go it alone. Took a wicked deflection, that. Peter Schmeichel was there for United. Cantona can't find a way through. Ince to Bruce, and Ince again. Ince sizing up the cross. Oh, and it's come through to Lee Sharp. Great stop from Clive Baker. Sharp has it again. Oh, he's fallen over it though. And Ipswich can clear. But Clive Baker did his job there in the home goal. The cross from Ince found its way through to Lee Sharp. Clive Baker denied him.
Smith going in with a header. Mutton! Oh! Well, James got in the way of it, and it was a genuine stop. He anticipated which way Merson might hit it, if he hit it well, which he certainly did.
Well, he's gambled here, David James, and he's deserved his luck. Merson, left foot, not his strong, he swings at it. Goalkeeper gambles, and that, you're right, is a genuine, very, very good save.
And here's Campbell. Has he given another one? He has. Mark Wright.
Well, we had a very good view of this, Martin. I didn't see an awful lot of contact there. There's a little nudge with the elbow there. But the referee, again, full credit, had a great view of it. Just watch this. There is contact. There's the arm goes out. The referee's judged that illegal. And an opportunity for Arsenal.
The penalty entrusted to the man in form, Paul Merson. And James has saved it. And Mark Wright is first to say thank you very much indeed.
That's a brilliant save. Absolutely brilliant. But look at this, he gambles and he has to stretch all of his 6-foot-plus frame. He goes slightly early, but goalkeepers have to. It's well struck by Merson, but it's at the height that goalkeepers enjoy. Super stuff.
Chris White just managed to get the clearance away before Fashanu could click it off his heels. Well, that's in towards Gary Speed, and Hans Sagers tipped it onto the bar. Still it's not clear, Chapman in there. Referee has spotted a push, but still the save from Sagers was so important. Gary Speed with a neat flick, Hans Sagers onto the bar. Wimbledon's goalkeeper earning the applause, and quite rightly so for that stop.
Sheringham, and the flowers in that situation there where the goalkeeper's got to get it absolutely right, otherwise it's not only a penalty, it might mean a red card as well. He served Southampton nobly at the expense of Teddy Sheringham.
Well, the gamble again, this is offside. I think they are offside, really. Vinnie Sandwich is the one offside. But what he does here is he gambles Timmy Flowers, and for a goalkeeper he gets it spot on.
Finding a way through the jungle of the midfield there, and it could be quite vital. Still Ince, and Lukic just gets her hand on it. Hughes is there, and the decision is corner.
Well, I didn't deal with it convincingly, old John Lukic. Paul Ince does it, strike the shot quite in the way he would have wanted it, tops it a little bit. Instead of pushing it wide and away for a corner, John Lukic manages to keep it in play.
Paul Ince, he really has had a superb season. He's mellowed a lot as a player, and his talent has flourished because of that. Now, McClare. Cantona is wide, McClare goes alone, and this time, Lukic made a great save.
Well, he's taken some criticism for certain goals that he's conceded in recent weeks, but this really is a fine save, right out the top drawer. The deflections have helped him so far tonight. That one didn't, but Lukic was equal to it. That really was a fine save.
Came off Chris White's boot. Super save, Lukic. Into the last minute. Speed. Leeds looking to conjure up all 3 points late. Here's McAllister with a header! And Schmeichel just gets there.
Well, for one of the few times tonight they managed to get one or two other people into the box to join Lee Chapman. Speed picks McAllister out. I can find nothing wrong with the header. It's only a brilliant save from Schmeichel that keeps the scoreline blank.
From McGoldrick towards Chris Armstrong. Teal coming across to cover. Armstrong gets the cross in towards Coleman. It's going to come through for Simon Roger. Oh, brilliant save from Mark Bosnich in the Aston Villa goal. The young keeper showing his worth once again. Chris Armstrong with a cross. It wouldn't fall onto the head of Chris Coleman. It fell nicely for Roger. What a save. Teal jumps for it and meets it well. Jeff Thomas. And now Simon Roger. The ball just dropped for him on the bogey service. Good cross to Coleman! Just wide. Mark Bosnich might well have got a touch on that to deny the Welsh international. Chris Coleman, there's the cross from Roger. There's the header. Bosnich comes across and does get there.
Liverpool with everybody bar their keeper in the Southampton half. McManaman. Here's Stewart. And Redknapp was almost there, and surely for Hutchison. What a save that was by Tim Flowers.
Yeah, that was a magnificent save. I don't know how he kept that out. I think Hutchison thought it was in. All he had to do was hit it. Redknapp misses it, takes it on his chest, and he volleys it into what he thought was the roof of the net until Flowers got a finger to it.
Terrific save from the Southampton keeper.
Paul Ince for Manchester United coming forward now. Ince gets his shot in. Oh, reflex save from Tim Flowers. He didn't have much time to see that. There were men in front of him. Ince cut inside, put his shot in, and Flowers just got his fingertips to it.
Marshall out to Adams. Oldham doing plenty of attacking in this opening phase. And the header! Oh! Marshall was so close there, and Kelly got a vital hand to it to palm it onto the underside of the bar.
Oh, that was a magnificent save from Alan Kelly. Ian Marshall, the man who's been drafted up front, must think that's in. It's a completely instinctive save, but wonderful.
Owen. Over Morris, collected by Giggs. Cantona coming into the centre. It's dropped for Hughes and well stopped by the former Manchester United goalkeeper. Mark Hughes will remember Steve Pear's time here. And Roux, that a former colleague, showed sufficient agility here to stop really the first chance for the Welshman. Played out beautifully by Parker to Cantona. There are 5 players up for Manchester United here. McClare. Pears can only beat it out and knock it a second time. Sharp, and it's gone beyond Cantona, it's gone beyond Hughes. And amazingly, it is still only 1-0. A sweeping counter-attack, and the odds against Middlesbrough here, well, you'd have backed Manchester United. But Pears performed heroics again, as Sharp clipped it back in. They still couldn't round it off.
And the substitution for Middlesbrough, replacing number 8, Robbie Mustoe, is number 12, Bernie Slater.
Hughes got it from Kamara. Giggs lines it up, and again Pears is the barrier, and again gets generous applause. Well, he got his own back a bit on Giggs for the only goal so far here. Stopping a second for him, a second for United. Away with power and accuracy by Hendrick. Wilcox. Suddenly when Norwich were looking menacing, they're wondering about Wegley here. Sherwood on the scene quickly. Newell. Wilcox has made a run into the middle. They're lining up Ripley now. He bent it! And the goalkeeper had to make sure. A touch from Brian Gunn. It's definitely a corner. Whether it would have gone in is a matter for speculation.
Yeah, I'm like you, I don't think it was going in, but as a goalkeeper, he doesn't know that, and you don't take any risks in a situation like that. You get a touch to it, and then you sort your defenders out to face the corner.
Blackburn finds it again through Wegley. Oh, wonderful work, and by Gunn, to stop what would have been a spectacular solo goal from the South African-born player who specialises in that type of excitement.
I mean, here's a chance here, and just watch the skill from Roy Wegley. Looks to have run out of options, but look at that, 360-degree turn, He's in between two players, but give Brian Gunn credit. Look how quickly he sprang through his line to close his space down.
It's Anderson. Oh. And from, 30 yards, Brian Gunn almost beaten by a shot that very nearly sneaked in here at the bottom of the post.
Well, fortunately for Brian Gunn here, he gets a very good sight of that shot from Patrick Anderson. And it still took his huge frame to get his hand across it.
Now here is Pearce, it's gone through, and what a save by Southall! That was world class.
Magnificent save there. Could have done any more than that. He's hit that with pace and curl, and that was flying into the top of the net.
That was in slow motion as well, John.
What a save.
At actual speed, it was an incredible save. Beardsley hustled out of it, and now Williams, it's 3 against 2, 3 Everton defenders, 2 Coventry attackers. Williams goes alone, there's support now from Jim. And Neville Southall is there again.
Yeah, great play by John Williams. He gets the ball on the halfway line, powers his way into the Everton defence and just overruns it. Mickey Jin comes in and gets a good strike on goal and a good save from Neville Southall.
Oh, and Norwich playing a dangerous game at the back, and Brian Gunn called into action. Might well have come off his own man in the end. Brian Gunn doing the business, as he so often has done for Norwich City. A big favourite at Carrow Road. As the cross came in, it got awfully messy in that penalty area. Brian Gunn, one of the reasons perhaps why Norwich have had such a good season. Here's Smith, the youngster, who tries the shot, and Paul Gerrard did well to deny him. So nearly a goal for young Smith. Paul Gerrard, the young England prospect, got up to meet the rising shot. What an important save that could turn out to be for Oldham Athletic. Nicol belts it forward. Oh, and McManaman's got through here for Liverpool, and a great stop from Ian Ironside. He earns the applause of the Middlesbrough fans behind that goal as he stopped Steve McManaman. McManaman in the clear, denied by a man called Ironside. Thomas, and it's going to come here for Dean Gordon to shoot, and Dave Bezic called into action with a tremendous save from the youngster Gordon.
Gordon gets the opportunity because of Thomas's run, and that attracts the full-back Steve Clark, and he's out of position. He hits this beautifully, but Besson answers all the questions with a fine save.
Giggs free on the left for Manchester United. Good cross too for Cantona! Oh, good save by Tony Coton. The cross hung perfectly for Cantona. He seemed able to pick his spot, but Coton read his mind and made the save. Great stop by the City keeper. Plenty of runners for Palace going forward into the United penalty area. Eddie McGoldrick makes a short run here. He's going to try with himself. He does! Oh, and Alan Kelly makes the save. The snapshot from McGoldrick. Everyone expected the ball into the penalty area, but McGoldrick shot himself. And a fine save by Alan Kelly up to his left. Cork wins the header. Plenty of people up there. Good save by Martin down to his left. An important save in this battle against relegation. Cork won the header perfectly for United. They got plenty of bodies in there. Martin with a crowd of people in front of him, but diving away to his left and punching the ball clear.
Dropping through here for Wright, maybe. And then Hendry, and Gerrard gets there. Important save from the youngster.
Well, his handling's been excellent with crosses tonight, but that was an excellent save from a goalkeeper on his line. I don't think John Henry quite gets what he would have wanted on this, as it just drops to him. Chokes into the ground a little bit, and that gives the goalkeeper enough time to get a good hand on it.
Lee Dixon to Paul Merson. Merson with plenty of options, puts a long ball in, and it's perfect for Kevin Campbell. Chests it down, and what an important touch from Peter Schmeichel. That seemed to have goal written all over it as Campbell came forward, but Schmeichel read the situation perfectly, and that long left hand was all that was needed. Ian Wright on the edge of the area, steps through, two challenges, still going through, and blocked perfectly by the knees of Schmeichel. Wright seemed to find a way through everything there, but he couldn't find a way through Schmeichel's legs. The long kick by Brian Gunn falls to Jerry Goss. Good ball too to Rule Fox. Fox with a chance now inside the area. Good stop by Mark Bosnich. Neat first touch by Rule Fox. He seemed to have controlled the ball, but Bosnich able to watch the shot and make the save down to his right. Norwich push the ball forward again. Phillips's cross is half cleared. Neat bit of play there, and it falls for Gary Megson, and Bosnich out quickly to make the stop. Great stop by Mark Bosnich, quickly off his line in these wet, difficult conditions, and able to block the shot with an athletic dive. Staunton looks inside, neat flick from Houghton, falls to Richardson. Richardson with a shot, and a good save there by the Forest keeper, Mark Crossley. Richardson seemed convinced it was going in. Even he applauds the save as Crossley stretches up and tips it over.
Once again, McClare knocking the ball into space for Kinchalskis. Bags of red shirts arriving in the penalty area too. Kinchalskis across the face of goal, just wanted a touch. McClare still might be something for United. And Gunn just getting the fingertips to it.
Well, that's a fine save from Brian Gunn. But at least Sharp get a touch on this, and all he needs is a touch. What's Sharp? He comes through the near post and just doesn't get enough in the header. He couldn't possibly have missed. But this one, Gunn sees it all away, and that's a very fine save.
So Brian Gunn, who triggered off a great season for Norwich City, rounds off this selection of super saves from the Premier League. We hope you've enjoyed watching the world's number ones. They say you don't have to be mad to be a goalkeeper, but it helps. I think we've gone some way to proving this.